Hello and welcome to another one of my LEGO mech builds, where this time I decided to mix it up a bit and actually talk, because this one is much more complex than either of my other two, as quite a lot of the parts all look identical. For example, have a lot of T-joints and 1x1 bricks with studs all around. It is pretty confusing, but it should be easy enough. So you're going to want to start off, if I can actually move all the Lego out the way of my arm, move the camera back across, you're going to want to start off with this construction, where as you can see, if I take that off, the ball on the T-joint is above the underneath of the brick. Then you're going to want to get another one and do the exact same. Get rid of the grey part, replace it with a black part but in a different location, and then rotate it, input it and connect it, and then you should have an arm. Then you're going to want to get another one of these bricks, and you're going to want to get a slope, attach that on. Then you're going to want to get these bricks, light grey brick, and then connect it into the back of that brick. There, don't drop it. And then slide that in, whilst making sure that none of those move. So you're going to want, if I bring in, in fact now I'll just take this arm off. So you're going to want a lot of these parts, where it's flat for the claw, I guess. I don't know. You're going to want a lot of the T-joints and a lot of these bricks. So I have had to pick a brick quite a while ago to get all these parts. This isn't technically my idea, but I've expanded upon it. I'm sure that countless other people have done similar things or the exact same altogether, because out of the 8 billion people, I highly doubt that I'm the only one who came up with this idea. Then you're going to want a 2x1 brick with a hole through the middle, technically pinhole, connect that on that side so it's connected. Then you're going to want to take another one of these bricks, but a flat slope on the back. Two of these parts, I don't know what they're called. They're not wedges, I know that much. Obviously any brick like this, so any colour, or even just a flat tile like that, but obviously transparent. Then a 1x2 plate with a single stud, attach that and put that on top like that, mirror that, and then connect it. And then you should have the upper torso. Now for the lower torso, you're going to want to build this and have another one of these parts, and have this part exposed onto the back, then take this part, then connect it onto the back like so. That way he's got a very limited arcing back, but a very good crunch. But you don't want him to be able to arc too far back, but just enough. And then you're going to want another one of these parts, this time again having it facing backwards, have a grey tile, or yeah, tile piece, slide it, set that off to the side. I'm going to do the legs first because they are pretty tricky to all line up on the inside of the brick. So you're going to want another one where the hole is pointing upwards towards the ball of the T-joint, and connect that in halfway, which will then allow it to go straight down. Another one of these parts, but again it facing backwards, and then one of these parts creating the knee guard, meaning that the knee can't really go forwards, which is always a plus. You can go a little bit forwards, but that's about it. It's got a good bend. And as for the foot, you're going to want one of these parts, the cheese slope, 2 of these, and a single T-joint, and attach that on the bottom to create a foot. And you can extend back here off of these studs, so then you can create heel spurs if you need that extra stability. Then you're going to want to mirror it, feed it through so then it hits the other one, so hopefully they're going to be bang smack in the middle. Yeah. And then you can take the upper torso, plug it down. It won't go that far down, but it will go down enough. Got a decent ab crunch and a pretty decent arcing back. And then that is how you build a highly posable mech. If exposed studs is your thing, then this will be fine for you. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention in my previous one, if we bring in, we bring in my previous mech, which is very, very small and much more basic and limited in poseability. What you can do is you can point the arms up, come around to the back, splay that down, rotate it at the waist, rotate at the legs, and then you can bring it back, and then you have kind of a vehicle. It's definitely more of an alien vehicle mode, but it has a spoiler, and it has a vague windscreen, except it is the exact same colour, actually. Once again, I have been rather silly. Take the black parts off there and put them on the back of the arms, and then use the clear pieces as the windscreen. Can't believe I didn't do that before, and I can't believe that I haven't actually thought of that. But yeah, it's kind of a basic looking vehicle mode. This obviously can't do anything, neither can my previous one, apart from obviously house a figure inside. That has been how you build that. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you do build it, because it is pretty good and it does look good on a shelf. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.